Hello and welcome to a From the Depths Versus episode. This is where you can send in one of your own crafts to go against either one of my or one of other viewers' crafts. Please click on the link in the description below, which will take you to the Facebook page where you can send in your craft. So this first craft is the Crambit. This was sent in by Sarin, Highwind. It's a missile cruiser by the looks of it. He hasn't given me much information on this. Other than that it's one of his first crafts that he has actually made. So it's got quite a large amount of armor, metal armor around the side, and a large cannon on the front, and a nice slope front that reduces resistance in the water, and he also has some very large engines at the back. Inside we have the starter raft, which has been spawned in here, unfortunately. I didn't expect that to happen. But this is an empty room for buoyancy. I'll get rid of that for the fight. In here we have the missile room. And down here we have the ejectors, which fire it up into the air, fire all these missiles up. And these missiles they look like regular explosive and fragmentation missiles. So the explosive round blows up the armor and the fragmentation blasts into the enemy ship. And he also has here the air pumps, which are nicely placed above the doors, which is quite nice. And we also have the repair bots there, another air pump there, and we have a prefab engine, which is very, very loud. Yeah, a normal prefab engine. And we... Ooh. Okay, we have the ammo, which seems to be inside the hull itself. Behind a layer of armor at the front. That could actually be a rather weak point right there. And this ammo seems to go down... How far does it go down? Oh, ammo processors in here as well. Okay. Goes quite far down the ship, and then there's fuel down here as well. And where does it pop out? It pops out around about the missile area. Okay. So, one well-placed round could actually take out this ship. Anyway, here we have the main cannon at the front with 2 barrels. It's quite a nice cannon, this. Let's have a look inside, see how it goes. It looks nice. And there we are. An okay amount of damage. The armor piercing isn't great. It is quite small. Its reload time, it fires 2 per second. And an inaccuracy of 1. So it's got no recoil in there, which is quite nice. And oh, hold up. Okay, so one of them has explosive, one of them doesn't. Is that by design? Okay. Well, it looks nice. It does look like a nice cannon from the outside. It looks quite nice. Let's have a look inside. That's why. Okay, because it's 2 barrels, the explosive rounds, they don't share. If you put them down either side with this free space here and the free space down here, it would allow both cannons to have separate armor piercing and explosive rounds in there. Anyway, this is the Crambit from Sarin Highwind, and let's actually pit this against one of my crafts and see how it fares. I'm going to put it against the Thumper, by the looks of it. Okay, so here we are. Spawning in, hopefully without the raft spawning in the middle of it. And we're going to spawn in the Thumper first, because that one doesn't have space for the starter raft to actually get stuck in. Okay, so there we are. There's the Thumper. Setting off there. The Thumper missiles only have a 1 kilometer range, so they're not exactly great at a long distance. So let's put it's also got a shield at the front, which will hopefully stop the cannon, but I'm not so sure. Anyway, gonna put the Crambit far away. The only problem is, because it's going to be moving towards us, they're going to end up closing in on each other, which might give the Crambit a disadvantage. So let's load in the vehicle, load in the Crambit on the deep water guard. There we are, and it's got resource points of around about 200,000, so that's around about the same as the Thumper. Missiles away. So that, whoa. Okay, so it is actually in range at this point. So the missile defense system is actually able to take out the missiles because they haven't gained up enough speed. Because these are long-range missiles, so one of them hit. So they actually pick up speed over a longer distance. So the missile defense system is actually able to take them out quite easily. And the Thumper missiles are actually... I think they've already taken out the front cannon. Oh dear. And the missiles that are being fired by the Crambit are sort of... They're not very maneuverable, so they're not very good at short range. As soon as you get in close, it's kind of a little bit unfair. The missiles are just flying over and then retargeting because they can't target the Thumper. And they're targeting the crafts over in the distance. I'll do another fight which gives the Crambit a little bit more of an advantage against the Thumper. But yes, this is actually just... It's a little bit unfair now. Because we've got in close with the Thumper. So the missiles are firing, but it can't do anything. It can't retaliate. So it looks like this is pretty much it for the Crambit at short range combat. It's not that great at short range combat, unfortunately. The cannon, which would be the main armament for short range combat, has been taken out quite early on. And yes, it's okay. Let's actually spawn it in against something a little bit different, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to place it a good fair distance away from the Thumper, all the way over here. Really, really, really far away. Oh, come on, further, further, further. There we go, that should be far enough to allow the missiles to gain speed. There we go, can't see that anymore. Load in, Crambit, there you go. Now go forth! Shoot all of your missiles! Shoot everything! You see, the Thumper can't even reach this far away. Cannot fire. That cannon on the Crambit doesn't exactly have a lot of elevation. It kind of needs an elevation barrel on there. And yes, the... oh dear. Thumper down! Yeah, the missile defense system cannot take out those missiles because they end up picking up speed. And these Thumpers only... The anti-air missiles only activate at around about 1,000 meters. So they've picked up speed and got within range and just taken out the Thumper. It's still desperately putting up a fight, but it's just... Oh, this is just bullying. Oh... Mr. Highwind. Why? That is just evil. You have created something evil for long-distance fighting. And there goes the ammo. Oh. Anyway, if you'd like to see one of your crafts featured in one of the videos, please click on the link in the description below, which will take you to the Facebook page, which will have a link to the forums, and it will also have a link to the craft that you can go up against. This isn't a very big channel, so please remember to share the videos around so that we can get more people sending in their craft files, so you have more people to go against in the future with your crafts. I'd like to thank you again for watching. Do take care. Bye-bye.